RadNet, a stronger and more connected community. It's a vision for a better future.
Yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. It is 2025, and I cannot believe this is the first time we're doing this right now. This is crazy to me that it is, the 7th? And we're having our first little live stream of the year. Where the hell have I been? What's been going on? Well, a lot's been going on, guys, and I apologize for the lack of content over the last couple weeks. A lot is kind of going on in my life recently. Obviously the holidays, I got slapped with some kind of virus of some kind. I've been kind of out of commission. You could probably tell my voice isn't even 100% yet. I'm still not even 100% yet. I never get sick, so this is just really, really weird that it's been hitting me for so long. It's been over a week now. So things have been just kind of lax over here on the channel, which again, people have been reaching out. Where are you? Then, I posted a video that me and Mel did talking about top 10 alien movies, and people were like, oh man, I had to search for it. Like it wasn't even showing up on my feed. And I'm like, oh my God, has the lack of content got me lost in people's feeds, lost in the algorithm? But I am back. I am here. I am not going anywhere in 2025. I have big goals for 2025. We are just getting started. And I want to talk to you guys tonight, tell you what's coming up, what some of these goals are, what you can expect from the channel, and just get a little bit more into detail on kind of what's been going on with me. And before I start that, we can go to the chat and we can talk about you guys and see who is in the house to join me tonight. I appreciate everybody who's popping, and I see more people popping in. Feel free to come say what's up. I'll try to get to as many messages as I can. But again, Happy New Year. Welcome to the Ratitude era. Ken Carlson is in the house. He says, hey, Garrett, I grabbed Deranged 4K, Curse of the Devil, Ice, Dog Tags, Vinegar Syndrome sale. Guys, you know me. I love my Vinegar Syndrome. I've kind of been like on and off with the sales all week. Looking at it, I've been so swamped with a lot of different things that's come across my plate over the last week. So I haven't really got to dive into it too hard. But if you guys want and we have time tonight, I can do it with you guys and go through some of these announcements, things that I've gotten, things that I want, and some of my advice or recommendations on some of these things that are on there. We can definitely do that hopefully tonight. Madge, what's going on? It's going to be a good one. Good off from I love it. Thank you for being here. Hard click to 87. Always a pleasure. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Dino, what's up, brother? The Rad King himself. Thank you, man. I am still here, still alive, still kicking. Daryl ran me over with a forklift, but I'm here, excited for 2025. It's been an interesting start to 2025. I'll tell you that. It's as of right now, it hasn't been the smoothest transition into a year, but I do have a feeling that this could be the biggest year yet. But again, it's really just going to take a lot of work from me and for all my radskis out there. Ratitude. Thank you, man. Antonis, what's up, bro? Thank you for being here. Gus, what's up, my man? How are you doing, dude? Adrian James in the house. Happy New Year to you. A-Dub says the Ratitude era starts now. I am hoping that is the case, and you guys will have a lot of fun on this channel for 2025. Nose Loop, what's up, man? Thank you. What up, Prince? If you smell what the Radster is cooking, you got that right, man. How are you? B Maga, what's up? Happy New Year to you. Chris C in the house, the Rad King. Thank you, brother. Chris C, go check him out over at Chris C the Slasher Dude. Magic Hands, what is going on? Mick Hara is in the house. What is up, dude? Efrain is in the house. You're watching the Celtics game, bro. Hell yeah, man. Northeastern right here, dude. I hear you. Thank you. God, you guys are popping in, popping in, popping in. Let me see. I'm scrolling. Here we go. Vanderhoff says, I just got back from Nosferatu, found it boring, and I did not like the look of Nosferatu whatsoever. He had a mustache on it, looked terrible. He did. He definitely did have a mustache, and it was kind of a hidden secret for a while. I didn't go out, and when I did my review, I was able to see the movie on an early screening, so I didn't want to give that away, but I did say I was not a fan of his look whatsoever. But you know what? The cat is out of the bag now because not only have people seen it, but I just got the brand new edition of Fangoria sent to me in the mail today, and there's a full picture of his look and the mustache on the front of Fangoria this month. So be ready to be spoiled if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I thought it looked pretty damn silly personally. I think the movie was good. I didn't find it as boring as other people have said. It was a little slow. I did find that in the middle of it, I was kind of like, okay, let's get on with it. But I do think visually it looked fantastic. I think everything kind of worked. I just really did not like the look that they chose for Nosferatu, and I don't give a shit if the books or lore or whatever the hell it is, you can tell me anything you want. I still don't like it. And that's not the Orlok I wanted. Fozzie Rotten. Let's go. Go check out my man Foz. Thank you, dude. Always supporting, dude. I love this guy. Let me see. Listen to this sweet tune. Huck. Go check out Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. Thank you, man. Always try to keep it sweet over here. Brent says, Iced, baby. That is right. Iced was just released by Vinegar Syndrome today. And that is one of those movies that I talked about recently where I said, what do I want in 2025? If you guys haven't seen that video I did, it was talking about my top 5 favorite physical media releases of 2024, my top 5 most wanted physical media releases of 2025, and what do I want from physical media? And going forward, I said, I want to start getting my library full of a lot of these movies that are just stuck on things like VHS and DVD. I am not the 4K whore. I need everything on 4K. Even though I have it on Blu-ray, I do not need it. For instance, I do not sit there and say, I can't wait to get the fourth kind on 4K. I do not give a shit. This can be in my collection forever. But when you see a movie like Iced, an 80s ski slasher movie that's been stuck on VHS forever, give me that edition. And it's already been pre-ordered, my friend, because those are the type of things I'm excited for in the new year. So hell yes. Foz says the hour of Rad is upon us. Acres of Movie is in the house. What is up, my man? What is going on? Wow, I haven't even checked it yet. I did secure a copy, so I will have to do that as well. Evening to you, my friend. Watching The Faculty 4K right now. Speaking of that, boom, got The Faculty 4K right here. It looks great. I thought it looked good. I thought it looked great. That was definitely a movie that was due for an upgrade. Not that I feel like, it needed it, but again, it was kind of a sought after movie. I do have a Blu-ray that was just kind of a more standard low budget Blu-ray. I think Mill Creek put it out. But I was happy to see that one get a little bit of a nicer release. Let me see. What up, Tabata? Go check out Brandon over at Tabata Vision. Brandon, he freaking kills it over there, guys. Make sure you're going to watch his content. He is a good dude, man. I love Brandon. And he's puts out quality stuff that when I watch his videos and listen to his, retrospectives, I'm like, damn, man, he's good. He's better than I could be at this. And I think his stuff needs to be seen and heard. So definitely go check out Tabata Vision over on the YouTube. He puts out great shit over there. Let me see. Garrett Dip at 8 the best and CHH2 are the best or 8 the best, either or. I think you are correct. I think you are correct on that. We eat them and we are them. Garrett, you're at a 4 right now. I'm going to need to crank it up to an 11, brother. All right. It's the voice. I'm afraid to crank it up to 11. Thank you, dude. Wow, I'm way behind. Midnight in Space, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Anybody who's new, Again, like Midnight at Space isn't somebody that I see actively on the chats all the time. So welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I hope you like what you see, what you hear tonight. Make sure you go back and watch a lot of my content, things like movie room tours and anything physical media or horror movie or 80s related. You can find that here on the channel. So again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to come say hi for the first time. I love meeting the people that are watching the content. Look at this, dude. You guys are just killing it right now. There's a lot of people in here. Is it because you want to see what I'm going to say, or did you miss me? Which one is it? But he said his royal radness is in his cinematic palace. I love that. I am at the Radisson right now, and I am here to hang out with you guys. Irvis has been waiting on a live. Glad you're back. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. Again, it hasn't been forever, but it's been longer than normal. And I think that's really kind of hurt the channel a little bit, which again, I've got to kind of play recovery on that because I only can blame myself. Sure, I was sick. I had no voice. I get it. Things happen in life. I get it. But you know what? Sometimes when you want things bad enough, you got to just strive and thrive and do what needs to be done. And I could have probably done a little better job getting some kind of content up, either shorts or whatever. But I'm glad I was missed. And if you guys do not have the notifications on, please do. Because again, people are saying that they're not seeing my videos pop on their feed. And make sure you hit the like button on here. It does help the channel out, but it also shows that you like the product. So when I do put my next video out, it'll probably spit to you because you liked the last video that I was on. So make sure you guys hit that like button. It helps me, it helps you, and it helps you stay in contact with the channel. Let me see. Look at Fachi. Go check out Fachi Cinema. He's back, baby. Fachi Cinema, I have a feeling is going to be going to be one of those channels in 2025 that's going to really break through. So go check out Fachi Cinema. We do have a for Radsman episode coming in 2025. Fachi and I have been talking. He's been having a lot of stuff going on his way as well, but go check out the Foz man over there. All right. Hold on. I'm way behind. I got to get to Mike. Alex, what's going on? I see you in here. DG, what's going on? Thank you for being here, brother. Okay, Mike, thank you, man. I appreciate that super chat, guys. Everything you guys do rocks. Let me give my man Mike something here. Let's get him with this. Let's start the year off fresh. Let's go. Yeah, what is going on? Thank you, Mike. Nothing but wrestling. I'm glad you're feeling. Thank you, man. I'm not 100%, but I am able to speak, which is a positive. Maybe not tomorrow, but I will be able to speak. Let me see. Radnet became self-aware. Terminate that like button, dude. You freaking got it, man. Let's do it. Gosh. All right, you guys are talking. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. I appreciate that, Alex. Oh, no. Horror House Online is here. What's up, Garrett? Love the live stream going over top 10 WWE moments. Holy mackerel. I love talking wrestling. It would be a great video to do. Top 10 moments. Like, man, I've watched so much wrestling in my life. It would be hard to narrow that down, but I can come up with something. And I appreciate the 499 super chat, dude. I would love to add some more wrestling to the channel. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a lot of the same people that watch wrestling content. I've had a recent video that I did, even talking about Corey Haim, right? It wasn't a very popular video for my channel, but it's a passion for me. I'm a big Corey Haim guy, so I don't care if 3 people watch it. If I find 3 people that love Corey Haim as much as I do, I'm all good. So I will do some more wrestling stuff in there as well. And I know Christian and Deadpin and stuff would definitely be down. And there's other people out there that'll definitely be down with some wrestling stuff as we get going. And with it on Netflix now, I think it's going to branch out to a whole new audience. So you will in 2025 see some more wrestling content on the channel. But I'm going to give him a little super chat for that as well. I gave him my wrestling one. Let me see what I can do. Let's give Hammy some love here. All right, thank you, man, so much. All right, Steve, what's up, my man? John Doe Juggalo Jeff, what is going on, man? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. All right, video game Gizmo. Go check out the Giz over there. He's killing it. Go check him out. When will Nosferatu? It's coming. I actually just saw something about it coming on 4K not too long ago. Um, you know what's funny? I do kind of agree with you, Huck. I did like it overall, but I was thinking in my head, like, would I watch this again? Maybe I would watch it one more time, but I think after that, I'd probably be done with it. Like, I don't think there's another reason I have to watch it. Um, but I did miss the fangs in the sense that I thought, and spoiler alert, by the way, so block your ears for 1 second. As I was watching the movie, I thought to myself when I saw that freaking big Super Mario stash or whatever, I was like, okay, so that thing's gotta come off at one point and reveal the fangs, right? Like I was like, that has to be what happens. Something's gonna happen, that's gonna come off, fangs are gonna be exposed, and there's our Orlock right there. And unfortunately, that's not what happened. So I was left a little bit disappointed as well. Um, See, Chris says the book had a stash. Yeah, I know. People are going to come at me with that. Every time I say something about something, it's like, well, in the comic or in the source material, whatever. I don't care. It just did not work for me. Mama Blu-ray, thank you for being here, kid. How are you? I hope all is well over there, kiddo. Oh my God, you guys are killing it. All right, I will get back to the chat. Let's. I'm just gonna make sure there's no super chats hiding right now, and then I will get back to you guys. But thank you, everybody who's in here. Nick, I see you in here popping through. Davey, I see you. Man, you guys are killing it. Let me see, guys. There's so many people in here. I'm getting backed up, but let start writing some stuff down in here. I'll get back to you guys. Let's talk about kind of like I said, what's been going on with me. Oh my God, I gotta say hi to Matt. Matty boy, what is up, man? Happy New Year to you, my friend. Matt Ryan Tobin, everybody, the artist extraordinaire from Canada. My boy. Go check him out on Instagram at Matty Ryan Tobin. If you guys want to see some killer artwork for some of your favorite flicks and musical acts, you want to go check out Matt. He's his artwork's everywhere. Books, slip covers. If you want to hear me talk to Matt or see me talk to Matt, go into my lives when this is over and check out my interview with Matt. He also did one on the Radpack pod as well. So thank you, dude, for being here, man. This is cool. So like I said, I've been sick. I've been sick for over a week through the holidays. We had the holidays. So again, things are just crazy with all of that. And unfortunately, the sickness revolved me losing my voice. And a lot of it has to do with what I do for work. And what I do for work is I'm a fitness coach, a personal trainer. I've been doing it it'll be 20 years in March that I've been doing this full time. And I love it. And I work with some great people. And I've met a lot of great people. And I also do online coaching and online programming, which means I work with people virtually. I work with people through an app. I design programs for them to utilize at their home, at their fitness facilities. So if they are afraid to belong to a gym, I don't know what to do, I'm nervous, I take care of that. We meet and I write their program, send them videos of how to do things, and off they go and have a better idea of what to do and how to do it because they have that app with me just kind of designing programs for them. And it works for all levels. I love beginners. I think beginners is great because there's no real bad habits, and people that suffer from injuries, and it's not necessarily even an injury like an accident, but it's just aches and pains. I sit all day or whatever it may be. I help people through that as well as a pain-free performance specialist. And, I can really plug a program together to kind of help them move forward and start a better life for themselves and a little more active life and a more fit life and just get a little bit more rad, I guess you could say. And so I have a side business that I've been doing that for the last probably 6 years, almost 5 years. And recently, the place that I work is going through some changes that were kind of sudden. And, um, I had to kind of make the quick decision that I'm going to now take my online coaching business and still continue with it. Try to push it a little bit more, do a little bit more with it. After I created this page, I really kind of didn't lose focus in it, but I didn't actively take on a lot of new clients anymore. I just kind of worked with the people that I had. And if someone reached out, people have reached out to me who watch me on here, and I was able to kind of help them as well. And I still work with some of them, but I wasn't really actively exploring new clients because between busy at work every day and now, I have the channel that I really wanted to make something with because this has become so fun for me. And, I'm able to kind of turn this into almost a part-time gig as well. I really wanted to put on more of my eggs in this basket and say, okay, what can I do from the ground up and from scratch, talking about this kind of stuff because this is my hobby and I wasn't doing anything with this hobby because I was so focused on work and then online coaching and everything around me was fitness all day, every day. And when I discovered I could kind of do this and talk about something different and kind of get my head away from that for a little while and find more people that were into this kind of stuff, like I said, I really didn't put, as much time into growing that part of the business. And as of, like I said, recently some changes with work, and I've kind of now had to take that business and now create a bigger business, which means that I'm going to be starting, my own personal training and fitness business, that's going to coincide with, in-person training, group training, performance training with athletes and youth athletes and whatnot. And also the online is all going to kind of come together into this big business now. And that wasn't something that I was currently doing. I was doing the fitness thing. I was busy as hell. I had tons of clients, but I was working, for somebody. And now things have shifted a little bit now. So I am going through the process of trying to cross all the T's and dot all the I's to have my own physical business. And, it's taken a lot of time recently to just try to make sure I'm doing things correctly. Everything is covered, financially, everything is good as far as, doing it the right way. And, it's a big step for me. It wasn't something I was expecting to happen. But some things kind of happened where I had to, go this direction. But I do think that as of right now, it being a huge obstacle, I think it does open up a lot of opportunity. And I've just got to look at it that way, as I move forward. And I do work with a lot of great people who are super supportive and people who have reached out to me, that I've worked with in the past for anything that I might need from them. And it just makes me feel good. And hopefully it's the same way you guys are with me here, in the sense that people see that I'm genuine and people see, that I'm always out to help others. And, when the time comes, they're there to return the favor. And it's just been super cool to see that I've made that much impact in people's lives over the last 20 years. And, it's going to be a tough road for the first couple months of the year, but, I think after that, things are going to probably be really good, uh, in many different ways. It opens up a lot more opportunities. So, again, with that being said, that's kind of another reason why I haven't really been as active on the channel over the last couple weeks, which, like I said, people have kind of asked where I've been, and not seeing the videos that I'm posting because they just haven't been as many. So I'm going to do my best, guys, to continue with the content as much as I can. Like I said, one of my goals for this year was to do more content. I see there are a lot of channels that, gain a lot of traction when they post videos every day. Now, can I do that feasibly? Not really, but maybe I can post more than I was last year. Um, but now with this whole new thing, it's going to be a struggle. I wish there was 42 hours in a day, but unfortunately there isn't. But I'm going to do my best. And I wanted everybody to know that I'm here and I'm here to stay and I'm not going anywhere. So if you do see a little bit of a lull with content, just know that I am back. Find me on Instagram at Born to Be Rad. I will post there every day, at least to show you guys that I'm still here. And like I said, I've got pages and pages of content and things I've worked on that I've got to edit, and shows coming and scheduled. And so there's a lot that's coming. It's just I got to find the time to do it. So I appreciate all you guys in here right now. Again, hit the like button. We've got a lot of people in here. Listen to me ramble, and I hate talking about this stuff, but just so you guys know where I've been, what I'm doing. And if anybody out there, like I said, I do work online, um, ever thought about getting into a fitness plan, and didn't really know where to start, or felt intimidated by the whole workout situation or gym situation, but they watch me and they say, oh, he seems like a good guy. He seems like someone I can relate to. He understands me. He gets me. Well, I have a whole side of me that does this. So don't hesitate to reach out. Now, you guys all can find me on Instagram at GPS Coaching. Feel free to follow me there. DM me there if you guys have any, inquiries about, what does the online programming look like? I would love to take that first step. How can you help me? And I set up a time and talk, and we come up with a game plan. So step one is anything, if you like fitness, if you're interested in fitness, if it's something you've always wanted to get interested in, but you didn't know where to start, step one is to follow GPS Coaching on Instagram. And if you have anything you want to talk to me about when it comes to that or my programs, just DM me on there. So you guys can find me on GPS Coaching on Instagram. But that's that side of me. I'm going to keep pushing. I need to make that its own thing now, and create that business stronger than ever. And at the same time, I want this to continue to move forward too, because I do believe in the brand and the product and all of the community around me. I think that it's not just showing physical media. This is about, having fun, talking movies, talking physical media, bullshit, and coming up with cool ideas, cool concepts, getting you guys involved like we are right now. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot on my plate right now, and I'm just doing my best to juggle it. But that's that. Okay. Me, step one, feel better, get this shit going. You will see videos from me this week. You'll see a video from me probably tomorrow talking about Demi Moore. She just won Golden Globe for The Substance, which was my favorite movie of 2024. So congratulations to her. But not everybody knows, but some do. She started her career in horror with a movie. And I'm going to talk about that movie. And not only did she start her career there, but she also had other things in her career that were very important in the horror genre. And I'm going to kind of talk about that too. So we're going to talk a little bit about Demi Moore's history in horror. And it's just so cool to see someone of her age come back and, win that award. And regardless of what they want to say, comedy, musical comedy, whatever the hell they want to put a spin on it, it was a body horror movie to me, and it was so cool to see something like that recognized. And I hope that that's opening doors for more things like that. But you guys can get that video. That'll be out probably tomorrow night. If not, definitely Thursday. And then Saturday is going to be a cool video with me and Planet CHH talking about the polarizing tale of Platinum Dunes. Now, Platinum Dunes was a heavy hitter in the 2000s for horror, and love them or hate them, they made an impact, and they're still making slightly an impact right now. And we're going to kind of dig deep into that whole Platinum Dunes era. We're different ages, Christian and I, so what we kind of thought about it at the time, what it meant to us, what we loved, what we hated, and what they're currently doing. And, it's going to be a little more of a retrospective show, but I think it's going to be an interesting one because, again, love him or hate him, it was an important time in horror and the movie theaters when Platinum Dunes got really involved here. So that's one you can find. That'll be this weekend. You'll probably be able to check that one out. We got Rad Dudes are coming. The next episode of Rad Dudes will be here either January or February. We're going to be talking about McDonald's toys. So if you want to bring it back in nostalgia, bring it back, unlock memories, and talk about things of the 80s and 90s when it has to do with McDonald's and those damn Happy Meal toys, well, that's what me and Cody are going to bring you on the next Rad Dudes episode. And the Radpack episode, which is my podcast with Mel from My Killer Podcast and Justin at Justin David Talks. We do have an episode talking about body horror movies and our love for them. And it really has to stem from The Substance winning that award. And we're going to tell you about a bunch of body horror movies that you guys should definitely check out. So with that being said, I will just click this little ticker here. So if you guys are not subscribed over to the Radpack Pod, please go subscribe over there. And that's the podcast. We just did an interview with Sean Whalen. We just did our top 5 movies of 2024. I mean, we have a lot. We just did a Christmas episode, which was really fun. So if you're not subscribed over there, go definitely check that out as well. You're going to find more lists from me in 2025, top 10s, top 15s of all different things, heavy metal horror, like werewolves. There's so many things that I have planned when it comes to the lists, some sequels to some popular lists that I've done in the past. I'm going to be doing more history on physical media of some stuff. So that's going to be the physical media talk. Obviously, you're going to get your hauls and some of your reviews here and there, but really going to dive back into the history of some releases, the history of some franchises and stuff like that. And I do have a super show coming this month as well. And that super show is going to be called Gateway Horror, What Got Us Into the Genre. And I have a stacked panel for that show. And if you guys want me to release the names for the panel tonight, I can do that. But just so you know, that is what you can expect from the channel in January. But let me get back to the chat. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, my dude. Is there a storm coming my way, man? I haven't even I've been so busy, I haven't been able to look at the weather. It's cold right now. I'll tell you that much. It's cold. What's up, Conqueror? How are you doing, man? I got a stash. I'm trying to get that Nosferatu look. It's not really coming in too thick though. Let me see. What? A-Dub says I got a pocket knife for Chris. I dropped it. Ooh, yikes. That's not fun. Not fun. Yep. See, everybody's sick, dude. What's going on here? What's going on here? It's like the rat illness or something. Let me see. Guys are talking about Nosferatu. New pitch. Feel bad? Get rad. Rad workout center. Let's do it. John Doe says he works for himself. Can be stressed, but also keeps my leash tight on hobby and spending to work. Feels like the most old freedom. Yeah, I will. Hopefully it does give me more freedom for sure. I mean, I don't have the worst schedule in the world. I'm busy. My days are long, but I do, there's some days I don't go until noon. There's some days I don't go until 2. I get most weekends off, but the days I'm there, 12 to 15 hours. Yeah, man, it was an unexpected obstacle. So it's a little bit scary, but I mean, I know myself and I've had plenty of obstacles in this career for my whole life and it's always come out fine. And to be honest, I've always figured it out, but I think as scary as it is, I think the opportunities are now endless and I think it's just overall going to be a good thing. It's just right now it's just kind of getting all the systems in place that I need. That's all. I have not seen Mustafa. No. Thank you, Weston. I appreciate that, man, for sure. I don't want to stress myself too thin. I don't want to get a burnout. I really don't. And, people were asking me if I was getting burned out. That's why they hadn't seen me. And I'm not burned out. I'll tell you this, when it comes to YouTube, what we're doing right here, I could do every day of the week, twice on Sunday. If every one of my videos I could do live, my life would be easy. Now, can I? Sure, I can do everything I want to do. But I do think people appreciate some edited videos, with some different things. So they don't, and I love doing the chat stuff, but people are watching it that, don't want, me to spend 2 minutes talking to Weston, that maybe they'd prefer just edited videos, right? Those are the ones that stress me out. Edited videos stress me out because I'm a perfectionist. And sometimes I feel like I don't have to be. I should edit it just to edit it, clean it up, post it. Instead, I'm editing it. I want to add graphics. I want to add video. And that takes me a long time sometimes to do. I'm editing and I'm doing everything through my phone. I mean, sometimes it takes a long time. And especially when I don't have a lot of time, like I don't have a job where I can sit down and do it. Like if I get a break, it's 15 minutes to eat and then I'm back on my feet running around. So, when I'm editing, it's always like late nights, home from work, tired, trying to get this all done, right? So that's where I get a little bit of a burnout is the editing process. But again, I don't have to do it. I choose to do it. So I am not burned out at all, but that does get a little bit tough sometimes, just due to my hours in the day that I don't have. Oh, Gus, come on, man. 199 super chat from Gus is get it. Thanks, Gus. All right, what am I going to give my Gus boy? What are we going to get Gus over here? Let's get him felled off. Yeah, baby. All right, guys, we have a lot of people in here. Hit that like button if you have not. I really do appreciate everybody being in here. I'm scrolling through the comments now, trying to pick and choose some stuff. Yeah, congratulations to Demi Moore for sure. You know what's funny is the first time as a kid I remember Demi Moore. How was I introduced to her? Was when she was on the damn cover of the magazine when she was pregnant. That was the first time I'd ever seen this woman. I remember it was a big deal, and I remember going to my mother's work, and she used to work at a drugstore, and she would bring us in sometimes, and let us hanging around the magazines and the VHS tapes while she was like doing stuff. It's like we didn't have a sitter or something, and she had to go in for a couple hours. She'd be like, "Oh, hang out at the magazines and or the VHS tapes and just sit there." And I remember going through magazines one day and and being like, "What is this?" Because I at that point I had never seen a pregnant naked woman before, and I remember bringing it up to my mom, being like, "What's this?" She's like, "Don't look at that." And then she's like, "That's Demi Moore," and that was the first time I'd ever seen Demi Moore. So whatever year that was, it's gonna age me because I was definitely little kid. That's the first time I ever knew who Demi Moore was, and I actually love Demi Moore now, going back in time and seeing her in St. Elmo's Fire and all this other stuff back in the '80s and the Brat Pack and all this stuff. Like, always loved her, and it's so cool to see her getting, her due now at her age, and she looks freaking fantastic. Wet Movie One, what is going on, man? How are you, my dude? Go check out Wet Movie One of the OGs of the YouTube space. Um, and Thomas is not gonna lie, I love McDonald's favorite fast foods, but I don't really eat anymore. As a kid, McDonald's was my jam. I don't eat McDonald's anymore, but I used to eat it as a kid a lot, and I used to collect those damn McDonald's toys. So it's gonna be fun to go back in time and talk about that stuff. Um, Spin kick that like button, A-Dub says. I agree. I agree. Um, Cody is one of the nicest dudes ever. Cody is a friggin' gem. So glad to have him on Team Rad over here because he's a great dude, man. Me and Cody feel like we're brothers that have never met. Like when we talk, it's like, dude, we like are the same person, but just from a different part of the world, of the United States. It's weird. You don't meet, and that's another thing that I'll say when it comes to this YouTube thing and me starting this is, man, I've met some people doing this that I feel like, where the hell have these people been all my life? And it's crazy to think about something like this can bring complete strangers and adults together to be like, man, I wish this person lived closer to me. Um, and it's wild. Like some of these people are like honestly become some of my best friends. Um, and I met them through doing this. It's freaking wild how this all works out. And the fact, like I said, that I've got over 100 people in here right now, almost a midnight, at least East Coast time, to hear me just ramble is a freaking unbelievable. So thank you guys again. I really do appreciate everybody here because if it wasn't for you guys, this channel would not exist. So like I said before, if I want this channel to grow, I can do everything I can with what I know how to do. But in reality, it really is up to you guys. You're my street team. If you think the content's good, if you think this is a fun place, if you want more people to interact in the chats, if you want to see this channel grow and do things that, you know, maybe other channels aren't doing or whatever, or get opportunities to do whatever, that you guys are the ones that are going to push it forward by continuing to like the videos, watch the videos, comment on the videos, keep interaction going, share the stuff, tell your friends. It's you guys. You guys are the ones. What up, Heavy Metal Turtles? Have I seen Heart Eyes? I have not seen it. I saw the trailer. I actually do think it looks pretty good. One of two ways. I'm looking at it, I'm like, ooh, this is a cool. I love slashers. I love slasher movies. It looks pretty brutal. It's like, I don't know who's making it. Like, to me, I'm like, I hope it's not a Blumhouse bomb. To me, it reminded me of like kind of like Thanksgiving, but for Valentine's Day, and that I liked. I thought that was a cool thing. I'm excited for it. It's definitely a movie I'm going to definitely check out in theaters for sure. I have Laughing Dead, and it's not even opened yet, so I can't even say a damn thing about it. And I didn't get Dad and Stepdad. I didn't get it. Let me see. Ooh, Chris got 60 in Nosferatu. That's not going to be good for business. That's going to be the quote. I got sick watching Nosferatu. I don't know if it was sick to your stomach because you just couldn't stand the way he looked, or sick because of the brutality. I don't know. I don't know which one it was. Horror Collector says, starting the year watching 1980 Horror Geek Year Doc. Dude, I love that documentary. I just did a giveaway on that thing. And if you guys hang around, I can do some giveaways tonight for everybody who's live here. Yeah, I thought that was a great documentary for sure. Let me see. John Doe says, you all better go get Sidekicks. You have 9 minutes left, and it's on a big sale. Sidekicks, in my opinion, is one of the best Vinegar Syndrome releases, just because of nostalgia. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. So if you have never seen it, it's a great addition. That was one of those movies that was sought after for a very long time. It was stuck on VHS forever until Vinegar Syndrome put this thing out. So it's on sale right now on the site. Do you guys want to go on Vinegar Syndrome right now? I'm a main roster worker. I try, man. I want to feel that way. I want to feel like the real deal. I want you to turn on this channel and be like, he's a hack, half-ass son of a bitch. I want to be like, oh God, this guy's, he's professional over here. Look at this. He's got a good look. The backdrop's good. His content's fun. That's what I want here. I want to feel like a main roster worker. Wow. Okay, guys, I still want to talk about my resolutions in 2025. But before we do that, let's go on this damn Vinegar Syndrome site together. Let's pick this thing apart before midnight hits or 12:30 or whenever. Oh, it's probably freaking over. I'm behind on the chat. Damn it. Oh, my bad, dude. It's midnight right now. All right, let's pull it up and see what we can do here. Let's see. Share screen. Vinegar. Okay. Can you guys see this? Can we see this? Oops. Okay. Cool. All right, let's take a look. I'll tell you what. I have bought a couple things. Dream Team, not the Dream Team with Michael Keaton. What is this? No, that's not it. What is Dream Team? I've never heard of it. Never heard of this. Dream Team. All right. Disembodied. I didn't get it. I bought Influencer. I did get that. I got Keanu and Company. Is this still available? Ooh, there's only 314 of the standard edition left. Keanu and Company sold out, baby, on the slips. Wow. How about Influencer? Influencer's a cool movie, guys. It's actually a pretty cool movie. Shudder. I thought this was pretty cool, guys. 1265 limited slip still available. I bought it. I bought Influencer. Last Circus is a great movie. I have it on Blu-ray. I do not need to upgrade this, but this is a real cool edition. If you haven't seen it, it's a cool movie. You could probably get the Blu-ray pretty cheap now. It's actually from Magnet, and it's a cool edition, but it's a cool movie for sure. I didn't get this Warriors one, but people said it's good. It's under 2,000. Still get the slip. Sales Girl, don't know what that is. What the hell? That's not for kids, dude. That's not rated G, but it's the Ratitude era. The G-rated superstar is over. The Ratitude era is here, so we can look at the Sales Girl. Did I buy Smiley Face? I think I did. I heard good things about this. Did I buy this? Shoot, $871 in stock. I love Anna Faris, so I've never seen this. I heard good things about it. So I bought it. I think I bought it. If not, I'm gonna buy it tonight. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what page I'm on here. There it is. Dad and Stepdad. Look at him. Sick. Crispin Glover, Sean Cunningham. Looks awesome. Limited edition slip. It's only down to 750. I might get Dad and Stepdad. Thing looks bomb. All right. Where am I? I'm on like a weird daily deals. Let's go daily deals. I did buy this Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. I'm not sure if this is good, but I talked to my boy Dan over at Cobwebs, and he recommended it, so I did pick it up. I recommend Moon of the Wolf. I loved this movie. It's a made-for-TV werewolf movie from the 70s. I thought it was fantastic. It's going to pop up in my favorite werewolf movies of all time. I'll tell you that right now. So if this is still available to pick up, I would probably do it. Same thing with Sidekicks. These two, boom, highly recommended. Highly recommended. Rush Week's a cool movie as well. The Golden Era, I have this. It's a documentary talking about GoldenEye. It's actually a pretty damn cool addition for sure. Yes, that looks like that's the daily deals for today. I don't have some of these. I have some of these. But those are the ones I'd recommend. For sure, Moon of the Wolf. For sure, Sidekicks. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. I didn't pick up Virtuosity, but I will. I will pick this up. It's not going anywhere. It's still over 1,000 left. I will get it in time. I've never seen it. I've actually never seen this movie, so I will be picking it up. Deranged is a cool-ass movie. I do have the Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, so I'm on the fence about this right now. I would I don't know. Let me see what's on the features and stuff. It's good a lot. I'm gonna have to compare this to the Blu-ray one and see if it's worth me double dipping or not. But Deranged is a great movie if you guys haven't seen it. Curse of the Devil, I do want this. I do have the Curse of the Devil Anchor Bay DVD. But I've never seen these other ones. I've never seen Demon Witch Child, Vampire's Night Orgy. I've never seen any of these. But I will say one of my 2025 resolutions is to get into more of this kind of horror. It's not the type of horror, hammer horror, stuff like that. Like I'm not well versed in that. I never really got into it, but talking to some people, I really want to try to get into that more this year. So, something like Curse of the Devil is something I really want, but it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'll keep my eyes on it. And if I ever go to the archive, maybe I'll pick it up in some, but I will be getting it, just not right now. I don't know what Crack House is. I have no freaking idea what this is. I've never seen this, heard of this. Crack House. Anybody know anything about Crack House? What year did this come out? 89. Okay. That's cool. 89, huh? I've never heard of that movie. I do want Street Trash. I almost bought it today, but I don't think I purchased it. This is I've never seen this new edition. Like I've never seen the new version, the new movie, so I'm curious about it. Definitely want to have it in my collection. All right, I was excited. I smashed Ice right away. I picked this up. It's under 2,000. So this will probably sell out this week. So I would recommend Ice 100%. This is one of those lost horror slasher movies that's been talked about for a long time. So this is one of those movies, like I said, of what I'm looking for in some of these horror releases this year. This is the type of release, like these lost gems are finally getting some treatment and love. That's what I want to see. Now, I had this in my cart, and I decided against it. This is the VHS tape. It is freaking cool looking. But I have a rad one, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna I'll just keep the rad one and not do these. If I'm gonna get Iced on VHS, I'm gonna try to find the original one. But it's cool nonetheless. I decided against it. I did have it in my cart. I put it back. Street Trash VHS sold out. I looked at it, but I put it back. The Keep standard edition is still available. Blood Tracks I recommend as well. I think that and Iced would be a great double feature. Audio is a little bit off on this Blood Tracks for me, but it is what it is. I guess it's nothing they can do about it, so I'm fine with it. It was cool. I do need Good Bar. I need that, and I need Sliver. I do have Sliver right here on Blu-ray. That's why I was a little bit hesitant to upgrade it, but I'm sure I will that movie in time. Vinegar Syndrome, I'll have to say I'm a sucker for them, so I don't know why, but I am. See, I've just got a lot of this stuff. Like, there's a Fade to Black VHS. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. I'm not going to buy it, but Fade to Black's a cool ass movie. I'll be doing a video on some movies like this as well. That's in the works right now. Actually, it's been in the works for a couple weeks, but I lost my voice, so I got to get back to it. I checked out Ghost Dance. It was okay. I wouldn't say it's a must-have, but I thought it was all right. People were saying Mindbenders is pretty cool. I've never seen this, but it seems like something that I might like. They said it kind of reminded them of like Weird Science, which is like one of my favorite comedies ever. So I might end up getting Mindbenders at some point. But yeah, that's the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, more or less. Like I said, I do think that you got to get iced for sure. And then the daily deals, Moon of the Wolf, sidekicks, 100%. 100%. All right, let me unshare this screen here. All right, guys, let me go back to the chat and then we'll get into some resolutions here. Oh yeah, okay, so you knew her off Ghost, yeah. The editing, it 100% is, yeah. Oh, there it is. We were just talking about you, broski. Thanks, dude. Hit the like button. I appreciate that, my man. What up, Mimi? Hope everybody's staying warm. It is cold here too, man, for sure. I'm way behind in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, it's not even midnight to you guys, but according to here, it's still available. So I would say snag it, man. Snag sidekicks, snag Moon the Wolf. Perhaps. Let's see. Thank you everybody for being here. I don't know what Crack House is. Fill me in. What up? Matt Ryan was just in there, dude. You just missed him. He was hanging out in the chat. Yeah, 100%. I love Reanimator. I love Tobin. I will definitely have that in my collection for sure. What up, Tribe? Go check out Tribe Called Fresh over on the Instagram. Oh, you did hear me? And you paid me? He didn't pay me to say that, guys. I swear to God. Thank you, Cody, dude. Let's get Cody something going on. Let's get him. He likes kick it up a little bit. Let's do it.
That often. Bam! That just kicks it up a little bit.
Yeah, Cody kicks it up a little bit. 100%. Thanks, dude. The dude. All right, hold on. I'm way behind now. What happened? I'm all the way up here. Okay. Oh my God, where is all this coming from? What time is this? I'm seeing super chats popping up. Oh, here we go. What is the best box set I have? Huh. I mean, this is kind of custom, but I will go out on a limb and say I have that Blockbuster box sets Halloween box with all my Halloween 4Ks in it. It's a custom. You can still order it, I think. If you don't want to know if you know what I'm talking about, you can go check my old videos from a couple months ago. That's probably the best looking box set I own. I love the Friday 13th box set from Scream Factory still. I love, some of the old DVD box sets. I love you can see it right here, the Red Cross Sleepaway Camp box set. I love that. I like the new Demonic Toys box set. I love my Nightmare on Elm Street VHS box set. So there's a lot about there. There's a lot, but I think physically, like if you take that Blockbuster box set and the 4Ks from Scream Factory and build it, it's the coolest fucking box set I own. And I connect with viewers in other countries too. I can't eat that. Still blows my damn mind. Horror collectors, man. I cannot even put into words that is just wild to me. So definitely hit the like, guys. We got a lot of people in the house. If you're checking on the replay, like I said, smash the like as well. Again, it keeps you engaged, keeps the video engaged for others to showcase, and like I said, you won't lose me in your algorithm feed. Okay, so let's talk about this, Perry fan. Resolutions for 2025. Number one is, like I said, doing this channel and meeting other content creators, people who are watching this content that I don't know from a hole in the wall, is pretty rewarding. It's a pretty rewarding experience when you're walking around somewhere and someone approaches you and says, "Dude, born to be rad. I love the channel." Blah blah. I mean, dude, I've seen people locally at stores seeing me rummage through thrift shop VHS sections and approach me. It's insanity. And I'm like, wow, this is pretty close to home. I can't even believe this. And going to conventions and having people coming up to me to want to take pictures, and it's insane. It's insane. And I've met a lot of cool people um, from experiences like that. And the more people you know and the way that you treat people, it always comes full circle. I met someone recently at Silver Scream Con that came up to me and said he loves the channel. We took a picture, shook hands, chatted a little bit on DMs after, the day after, and come to find out he's got a pretty cool job and has been able to kind of do some favors for me because of that interaction that we had. And it's just wild, like it's just really cool to see. And someone else I read recently who also is a content creator, and I didn't realize it, we're going to do a collab on some stuff. So my goal in 2025, one of my goals is to do more horror conventions, and hopefully meet more people who like the stuff. And if you ever see me out and you want to say what's up, please feel free. Take a picture, tag me on socials. I'll share the damn thing. But it's very rewarding to be walking around and people come up to you and appreciate, the hours of entertainment you give them. And I'm just some dude that's been collecting for a long ass time, who likes 80s and collecting and horror. So it's pretty freaking cool. So that's one. So again, if I get to Pittsburgh, it might be a thing. I really want to try to get to Scarefest this year, to meet up with the Dead Pit Boys for the first time. I think that's a goal of mine, which is like September. I want to get to another Monster Mania, which is Southern New Jersey, right on the border of Philly. So again, if that's a convention that someone from Pittsburgh ever hits up, feel free to search me out. I'm hoping to hit a Monster Mania this year. As of right now, it looks like the Radpack are going to meet up. And I really do think that because that wasn't able to happen last year, it didn't necessarily hurt the channel, but I feel like when you do that kind of stuff and we met that first time and hung out, it really just, sparked, the gas on the podcast. And when we missed a year, and there was other things that happened, last year with people being overly busy with other things and, significant others and whatever it may be, I just feel that we lost a little bit of steam last year with the podcast that we're looking to kind of reestablish. And, it's really important for us to get together every year and, meet up and hang out and laugh and have fun and game plan and, do a live pack meeting and a live show together. Like that was big for the podcast. And I think we're really trying to get that spark back. And it's because we're all so busy. That's basically what it comes down to. It's hard to run two channels. It's hard to run an online coaching business, and it's hard to do your full-time job and, have a YouTube channel that you want to really put a lot of time into, and then have a podcast on the side too. It just adds more. So again, it's going to be really important for us to do that meetup this year. And as of right now, it looks like we are going to meet up in March for Panic Fest again. My plane tickets have been bought. Mel's tickets for Panic Fest have been bought. Justin's tickets for Panic Fest has been bought. I have not purchased my Panic Fest tickets yet. I probably will, but again, it looks like it's probably going to happen, which is going to be cool. So if anybody is in that area and know Panic Film Fest, you're 90% going to see the Radpack there. So that is a goal, even though, like I said, my plane tickets are bought. But there's some things going on with Panic Fest tickets right now that I'm trying to work out, but I'll 90% be there. So that's another resolution of mine this year. Obviously, like I said, I've got this new business venture that I'm working on, and of course, I want that to be successful in 2025, and something that's going to give me more financial freedom. Even though when you're running your own business, it's hard to do that, but I feel like I'm very good at um, making good decisions with scheduling and stuff like that. So I'm hoping I can make all that work and have a little more financial freedom with that to, do more things like meetups and, and not always be working all the time and put more effort into other things like this and picking up new online clients and giving them the attention they need and whatnot. So, that's a goal for sure. Um, when it comes to the channel, when it comes to subscribers, it's hard to talk about this because there's two sides of a coin. From the outside looking in, when people see a channel with a lot of subscribers, it creates more opportunities for that channel. Now, some people can come in and be like, "Oh, you should do this just to have fun." Dude, I'm having fun, man. I love you guys. I'm having a blast doing this. If I wasn't, I wouldn't still be doing this. I wouldn't be up at midnight. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, guys. 3:30 this morning. And I am here right now at 12:20 chatting with you guys with 3/4 of a voice because I love to do it. And passion is always there because if I didn't have the passion, I wouldn't be here right now. But I'm the type of person when I put my mind into something, I want it to be something. I don't want to half-ass shit. I don't want to just do it just to do it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So it's important to me to see this channel grow. It's important to me to create a rad community. It's important to me to do things like the Ratitude era to get people excited and to, feel part of something, right? Now, what is the Ratitude era? The Ratitude era can be looked at as tons of different things. Obviously, it's a play on the Born to Be Rad name. Me being a huge wrestling fan, I like to do things like this. There's a lot of toxic content out there right now. A lot of people doing content for clickbait and views that have nothing to do with what their channel was meant to do. And you know what? That kind of content works. But, people are fighting. People are mad at each other. People are feeling backstabbed. And you know what? It's like, dude, just be rad, man. Just be cool. I don't care about that stuff. If people want to talk shit about me, go ahead. I know. I can look at it that way. I used to do the G-rated gimmick where I was like, "Oh, you can't say this on my channel because I don't want people to think." I don't care anymore. I've gained trust and support with you guys, so I can let a little bit loose now. So again, it's just the fun stuff I want you guys to feel part of. It's if you want to come here and get the Ratitude, if you get the Ratitude, you can hang out here and just have a good time, man, and not worry about all the bullshit of life. Come here and let that all go. That's why we are here. We have similar interests. This is the cool place to be. Like Damone said in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. All right, wherever you are, you want to make that the coolest place. Like, isn't this great? That's the Ratitude era. So again, 2025, when it comes to subscribers, I gave myself a hefty goal last year and said, I am going to get 10,000 subs. And I don't even remember where I started the year at 5, maybe. So to me, 5,000 subs in a year seemed like a lot, based on how I was tracking throughout the years, seemed not possible, but we're able to do it. And we did it early, and I will take full blame on this. When we hit that 10,000 subs in like October or November, I was like, hell yeah, this is incredible. And then I took my foot off the gas. And could it have been a burnout? Again, I don't know, but I took my foot off the gas. And I think that wasn't smart. I just could have just kept driving fast and see what happened. So, like I said, when it comes to subscribers, is it a big deal? Yes and no. Yes, for channel opportunity. No, because again, at the end of the day, if I have 100,000 subscribers and 50 people watch my videos, what the hell's the point? So that's the way I look at it. Is it a great goal to hit? Is that maybe 10 more thousands of people have found your channel that wanted to stick around? Sure. That's freaking awesome. That's fantastic. You won them over. But can you keep them? That's the difference. So again, if I could say I want 10 more thousand this year, sure, I can shoot for it. But I want those 10,000 to be religious people like you guys who constantly support, constantly share, constantly DM, constantly show up for these kind of shows, constantly comment, that's the type of people I'm looking for. So if I have to give you a goal of what I want as a subscriber count for 2025, I'm going to tell you my goal is 20,000, which means I've got a little less than, I've got 9.4 thousand subscribers to get in the year of 2025. Now, that's a freaking big ass goal for somebody who's trying to establish another business at the beginning of the year. But again, all I can do is work my ass off to try to do it. If I do it, hell freaking yeah. If I don't, I probably would be farther into it than I would have if I don't give myself a goal. That's the way I look at it. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to be here at the end of 2025. I want new people to be here at the end of 2025 and say, I love the content. He's keeping me entertained, and I'm so happy to be part of this community. That's what I want at the end of 2025. But I have to put a number on it. Let's say 20,000 total, which means I need 9.4 thousand more before the end of the year. So again, how am I going to do that? Hopefully put out some content people want to see. Hopefully try to keep it fresh. Continue to do the content I like to do and not feel like I have to do that I'm putting out the content I think I have to do. And that you guys will watch and share it around. So again, that is one of my goals for 2025. 2025, I am supposed to be in a huge documentary called Life After Goonies, where Lisa Downs, the producer and director and writer of that documentary, is supposed to come here and record me at my home talking about one of the all-time greatest 80s movies ever in The Goonies. And that's a great opportunity for me to be in a documentary on Blu-ray for such an iconic movie. And that is supposed to happen this year. Now, again, why am I saying that it's a goal of mine and not just it's coming? Because anything can happen. Anything can happen. I still talk to Lisa. The plan is that she's going to come here. She's still recording. She's still got a lot going on. But I'm putting that as a goal because, again, anything can slip through the cracks. Anything can happen. I want this to happen. If I can put on a Blu-ray of the Goonies documentary and have Corey Feldman talking about it, and 2 minutes later you have me talking about it, that's a win for me. That's something that I never thought I would ever be able to do, is be on the same documentary as a Corey Feldman or anybody else that she's got to do this thing. But I'm excited. I'm stoked for something like that opportunity. But yeah, that's definitely something I want to make sure I can check off the list this year for sure. And obviously, some different collaborations. I know I apologize. I'm not always available to collab with people when they reach out to me, but hopefully this year I can do some different collabs with some different people. So if anybody's interested in doing more collabs, feel free to reach out, guys. If I can't do it, I can't do it. If I can, we'll figure it out. But don't hesitate if anybody's interested. I will be honest with you guys about it. And the big one this year is consistency, and that hits from all angles. Consistency with every aspect of my life I need to be better at. Like I said, I wish I was the channel that could pump out a video a day, but I can't. I can give you the best I can do. I know YouTube likes when you post a lot. Unfortunately, I just don't have that time. And that's why you see me here so late, because I don't have a lot of free time to do this. I barely have time to watch movies. And that was another thing. Someone's like, "Oh, you didn't post a lot this week." I said, "Yeah, because I was watching movies for a show I had to do for the podcast. So all my free time went to watching movies instead of doing this." So that's the tough thing, right? Sometimes things have to give to do other things. So it's wild and crazy. But guys, again, consistency is the big one, because if I can be consistent in everything I do in life, everything's going to get a little bit better. So that's the big one. And I suggest all of you, especially if you're content creators, you want to get better at something, consistency is key. It's the same thing with fitness, guys. You don't have to be in the gym every single day. I don't work out the same amount of times I worked out as I was in my 20s. I was working out 6 days a week. Then I get a little bit older. I was down to 5 days a week. Guys, I work out 3 days a week now. That's it. And I've been sick. I have not worked out. This is one of the longest periods of time I haven't worked out. I haven't worked out since last Sunday. And that's killing me inside. Because I was sick and I've barely eaten in a week. So yeah, it sucks. But do you know why I don't care? Why I'm not affected by it? Because I've been working out at least twice a week for the last 20 years. That's why. And that's just consistency, right? If you eat well 80% of the time for the last 20 years, you're fine if you have a pizza, because your body's used to doing things the right way. And that's where consistency is so important in every aspect of life. You've got to consistently get after it. It doesn't have to be 100 miles an hour. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It should be something's better than nothing. That's the key. So consistency, if I can be consistent with this, if I can be consistent with work, if I can be consistent with the podcast, then everything is going to be okay. So that's the big one, is consistency is what I want to make sure I can continue no matter what I've got going on in 2025. All right, guys. So that was my rad resolutions of 2025. I told you where I've been. I told you what's to come, and I told you what I want to do. So with that being said, I am going to get back to you guys in the chat. And we're going to hang out here for another 15 minutes. So ask me some shit if you want. Let's chat. And hopefully we can see who else is in the house here, and see if there's anything you want to see. If there's anything you want to see from me this year, you let me know. I saw somebody wants me to do wrestling stuff. Cool. Let me know, guys, down below. I'm going to start scrolling down here and pull up some comments. I can't get to everybody, but I'm going to pull some up. Carbonic Dude says, "What's up?" You got to get it, dude. I got it already. Yeah, 100%. I have mine from Vinegar Syndrome. I do. I did. I probably do, Cody. I have a box full of magazines. I probably do. I know I did. But as a kid, I ripped up all my magazines and made collages on my wall. So it's either that was cut up, or I still have it. But I definitely remember it. No question. Oh, the giveaways. Shit. How am I going to do this? Okay. Let me see. You know what? I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Wolfman 2, to be honest. Will I see it in the theater? I don't know. Oh, okay. So you won the documentary. Awesome, man. Awesome. No jobbers, baby. No jobbers. I got iced. Rush Week's good. I love it. I hope to be. Let me see. Guys, I'm way freaking behind. I am like 30 minutes behind. All right, I'm going to scroll fast. And Davey Collins with the super chat. Davey, what's up, man? Congratulations on the new venture, dude. That's badass. I hope the ultimate underdog comes through. Yeah, man. 100%. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I have loyal people, thankfully. So again, this just opens up a lot of opportunities for me. It's just right now is a struggle because I'm trying to get all the finances together, try to make sure I'm doing things the right way and whatnot. So, let me give you something, Davey. What can I do for you? Here we go, baby.
Holy shit.
So you guys rock. Okay, I'm scrolling. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's a Hammer-like anthology. Yeah. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm just scrolling. It's up, TJ. He says, if you buy the Deranged 4K, I'll do too. I own the Blu-ray. I probably will at some point. I got to just dissect it a little bit more. And see. Let's see. Scrolling. Look at this. Just bought Moon of the Wolf, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I actually saw Quietly Games. I liked it a lot. Iced will be gone for sure. I would get it. What up, Mozart? How are you, man? Congo looked great, I thought, for sure. I'm not the biggest fan of the movie, but I thought it looked good. What up, Justin Toner? He's got his Vinegar Syndrome order, and I'm still waiting on my side roads, so I don't know what the heck's going on with that. John Doe Juggalo says Blockbuster box sets makes the best. I agree. I think he does fantastic work, that guy over there. He says, every time I join a party of these things, I always hit the like button. Thank you, man. And if you're just checking out the replay, hit the like button as well. Leave me a comment, guys, on the in the if you're watching on the replay, since you can't be in the chat, leave me a comment about some of the stuff we talked about tonight. Let me know what you got from the Vinegar Syndrome order. Let me know if you have any resolutions that you guys are trying to attain this year. Let's see. I want to check out your finish. I'm trying to get back into the weights after tearing my rotator cuff. Yeah, I work heavily with people that have been through injuries and stuff. So I do give a lot of variations and stuff when it comes to things like shoulder pain. Like, hey, you can't do this instead. Go check it out. GPS Coaching on Instagram. Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, Matt, we gotta get a meetup, broski, for sure. Is this the same? Blake, are you keep asking me this, or is this other people? Vinegar Syndrome. Sorry, I'm behind. I don't know if you're just keep asking or if that's somebody else. You see. Happy New Year, man. Checking it out from the Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You can find me over at Twitch at the Radpack Pod. The Ratitude Era. Thanks, Justin. Let's see. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate all you being here. Dude, I do what I can, man. Real as it can get. Ratatouille with not attitude. What the hell? You're funny, guys. What up, Gab? Thanks for being here, kiddo. I'll go wherever Danielle Harris is for sure. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be quiet. I'm just trying to scroll through fast. Davey, what's up, man? Thanks for being here, dude. Am I going to wear the headband in the dock? Of course I am. I gotta. He is a real Lost Boy. Thank you, Retro. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. It hasn't been recorded, so yeah, man, for sure. Anytime, Davey. I did not grab that, but I heard it was really good. I watched the trailer and it wasn't sold, so talk me into it. Oh, baby. 130 people in here and there's only 70 likes. Let's get past it. Right meow. Davey Deathray is demanding you hit the like button. And the last thing you want to do is piss Davey Deathray off. So I'd probably just hit that button. Heavy Metal Turtles interested in joining the stream. Sure. We can make that. What is this? Rabby. Oh no, he's hacking my chats. Sorry, I just scrolled through all that. What's up, Horror Collections 13? Let me see. LA Jewel, what's up, brother? Says, I haven't worked out since my daughter was born. She was born in 2021. I got 7K garage gym, and I need, dude, let's rock and roll, baby. Let's do it. You gotta, again, I get it. Stress is hard. If I had to give advice, write down your stressors and work on fixing one. Because a lot of the times when it comes to anything in life, you got to control the controllables. There's a lot of stresses out there. Find something you can control and just work at that. Because sometimes once you fix one thing, it dominoes a lot of things. But sometimes we also got to make sure we're focusing on the right stressor. Because if we're focusing on a stressor that we have absolutely no control of, then we're just sitting there, spinning our tires. So I tell clients that and stuff all the time. I mean, even myself, sometimes I got to tell myself certain things like, listen, if everything you can control or I can control is better, then the stuff I can't control isn't going to be so bad. Because it's a primary focus instead of having, 100 things on your shoulders. So, I mean, that's the best thing I can say for you. Chris C was my release of the year, physical media. I did a video on that. You guys can go check it out. I talked about my top 5, but I'll tell you right now, it was Trick or Treat from Red Shirt Pictures. Jason, I will be 95% at Panic Fails this year. Yes. My plane tickets are booked. I have it too. Hell yeah. I got that last magazine too. I think I still have it sealed. Yeah, I saw that. Because people are too busy. I know. I think a lot of people put politics into things that it's just like they were here to have fun. It's you know what? Hogan's made mistakes. I get it, but it's sad to see someone who built, wrestling to just be booed like that. I think WWE also made a bad decision bringing him out in Los Angeles. I think that was a stupid ass move. And I love Rhea Ripley, by the way. Dude, 87 to 93 is some of the best era of wrestling. What's up, Planet Mondo? That's like probably my favorite couple of years of wrestling, 100%. And I have those magazines as well. B Maga, what's up? You know what? You are very correct. I try. I mean, you get what you get. Joe Reese, I'd be happy to do. I recently did a collab with Piz. It's actually funny. I'm surprised we haven't done more because I've known Piz Owl for 15 years. So yeah, let him know. You tell him that. Killer Pizza. Go check out Killer Pizza. What's up, man? Oh, baby. I didn't get mine yet. What the hell? What up, Bryce? Summon the Butterman. The Butterman was already in here earlier. He probably bounced, and I think he's taking a butter bath right now. He's taking a butter bath, but he was in here earlier. But Mr. Deadlights, thanks for checking this out and being here. I'm going to give you a little video for your troubles. Let's do this one. You guys have been great with the super chats tonight. You guys have been killing it. So thank you guys. Like I said, if you are not subscribed to the channel, if you're watching this on the replay or watching it live, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, and you know what, hit the subscribe button. Go check out a bunch of my videos tomorrow and some of the stuff I'm dropping this week. And if it's something you don't like, then just unsubscribe. But give it a shot. Go check out my room tour video. That's always the one people really like. Let me see. Kids with Monster Warriors are out of doubt one of my top 100. What? Really? Yeah, I guess you did win me over, pal. Top 100 movies of all time? God, that trailer didn't do it any justice. I hear you, Madge. I'm a little bit more stingy on where I'm spending my money when it comes to this stuff too. Of course I got Keanu and Company. Yeah, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. What's up, brother? Thanks for being here. Well, Chris, let me tell you this. I worked at a grocery store for 10 years, dude. So I hear you. We got people selling trick-or-treats. Let me see. I have a ton of WWE VHS, but it's not like VHS that you. These are all. I have a ton of taped VHS still. wrestling, all from 80s and 90s. Yeah, I'll be getting a copy of the Reanimator 4K set. Yes, and I'll do a video on it as soon as I get it. I will, man. I'll be going to Silver Scream 100%. I will be there. And if you're there, feel free to come say what's up. I have a ton of wrestling stuff, guys. VHS, DVD for sure. I never got rid of it because I think that, you know, they're going to cut things throughout the years and things aren't never going to exist again. So I don't want to get rid of any of that stuff. Yeah, dude, I've been sick, man. I've been sick for sure. All right, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this this giveaway, but what I will do, guys, is I'm not going to do it live, but I'm going to show you two movies right now. Okay? And if you want one, here's what we're going to do. I've got a Blu-ray of Demonic Toys and a Blu-ray of The Faculty. Okay? If anybody wants one of these, what I want you to do is not in the chat. When I finish this stream, or if you're watching on the replay, go to the comments of this video and put Demonic Toys or Faculty. You can only choose one. Don't say both. Choose one. Okay? And I will do... I'm trying to think when I'm going to be doing another video. I will say I will close this on Friday, and next week I'll announce a winner for either one of these. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take all the people who said Demonic Toys and all the people who said Faculty. I'm going to put them in a little spinner and pick a winner for each one, and I will announce it on the show. Now, you have to be back to find out if you won, because I've already given this away, but that person hasn't reached out to me yet. So this is going away again. They just lost their opportunity. So here's what you're going to do. If you're watching on the replay, if you made it this far, if you're watching live, when I'm done, go into the comment section and write Demonic Toys if you want this, Faculty if you want this. I will get a poll going, and I will announce the winners next week live on the channel, like we are doing now. Okay, something live on the channel. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys. For you guys tonight, for being here. And again, why is it important that you're here right now? Because people that are watching this on the replay might not make it an hour and 30 minutes in to hear that. So that's why you guys are getting first dibs on it. So again, just put it in the comments, not in the chat, in the comments, so I can tally everything up on Friday. And I'm sorry if you have them both, brother. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I have a bunch of stuff, so I'll always be doing some giveaways here and there. I always just got to figure out how I'm going to do them, what makes the most sense. And also, too, you have to live in the United States. I ain't shipping these suckers. Shipping sucks now. I'm shipping these all the way across to Norway. And I'm sorry for everybody watching from out of the country. I apologize. I love you. But guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I've got a lot on my plate at the beginning of this year. So I hope that that consistency I was talking about is going to continue to run wild, and I can be here for you guys. You guys have been awesome tonight. Packed house in here. You guys are still going strong. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Just get this. Hold on. Where's my head? All right. Have a great, safe, and happy and healthy 2025. I will be here. I am here to stay. Keep spreading the word of the rad. And this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay rad.